Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Dead Cells Castlevania version. Still, what was it? We figured out it was gonna be May 4th. Oh my god, May 4th. Do you think it's gonna be like a Star Wars themed update to Dead Cells? Are we gonna get a lightsaber? That would actually be kind of fun, I think. A lightsaber in Dead Cells. Maybe one day. What do we got? And what are we gonna have on today's run of Dead Cells? Well, I see the katana. Now that I have played Katana Zero, I now understand the references to 0 and 15 and how the katana works and how that actually fits in to Katana Zero. But I still hate the weapon. As cool as it was playing that character, I hate the weapon. The rapier is fun. I really just want, I think, a tactics build today. We've recently done survival and brutality. What we have not done lately is Yumi's bow yeet all the enemies across the screen. So either I'm thinking magic bow with whatever that star affix is going to be, or assassin's blade early can probably get the job done. Plus we have the magnetic grenade, which I don't use that often. You know what? Because I don't use the magnetic grenade, what is this thing? Attracts enemies in a large area, explodes dealing electrical damage. Inflicts 0 damage to 76 DPS for 3 seconds. I have no idea. Well, that's actually a lie. I do have an idea. I think how it works is the electrical damage. Oh, what? Oh no, apparently I have no idea how it works. It has been changed since the last time I have played with this item. Very interesting. How it worked previously is it would apply electrical damage to all the enemies around it for like roughly 10 seconds. It seems like that is not the case anymore. It literally does nothing until it explodes. A very strange weapon. And then when it explodes, that's when it inflicts 76 DPS for 3 seconds, because that is what electrical damage in this game does. What I would be interested in knowing is if whether or not, while the enemies are getting sucked up, they're aggroed to you, because if they are aggroed to you, they'll start teleporting. I assume they won't, but it's a strange weapon. I've never used this version of the magnetic grenade before. Nihilist Lemon welcome says, magnetic grenade is the best grenade if you want to lose. That's the thing, you know, if it's slow, if it takes a while to explode and actually do damage, it doesn't seem that good, does it? So I'm probably not going to like the magnetic grenade, but for now, I don't have anything else. So let's see. I don't even know how this is gonna work. Like, maybe I can do... What a terrible weapon. Like, it's atrocious. We're gonna be looking to get rid of this. Like, at least the previous magnetic grenade would do damage kind of in an aura around the grenade until it finally exploded. This thing is just like, it does nothing. Might be one of the worst items I've seen in Dead Cells. They nerfed it too hard, says Taco Sunday. Yeah, they definitely nerfed it, all right. It used to at least be acceptable, even if it wasn't that good. This is just like, it doesn't do any damage for like 5 seconds. Nah. Not interested. Marksman's bow, now we're talking. I've had a lot of fun with the marksman's bow in recent runs, in recent history, although really that history is just, well, the run that we had. It's gotta have been like a couple of weeks ago at this point, where we had Yumi's bow along with the, that was a nice little We had Yumi's bow along with the marksman's bow, so we could push enemies away and then get the crits on them. And that was very nice. You know what? I think I'd rather use shrapnel axes, as bad as it is. Sure. Nihilist Lemon says, speaking of versed item, do you know Legendary Taunt? I think I've seen it. I forget what, it's like all of the enemies around you get taunted, not just one enemy. Is that correct? I have used taunt exactly twice. Once on a normal enemy and I was unimpressed, and then I used it once when I was fighting the Black Bridge boss, and then he wrecked me. Because when you use it on bosses, it does make them faster, which seems like a bad idea. Not even in hindsight, I kind of felt like it was gonna be a bad idea, and oh, guess what? It was. You know what, this weapon is actually like half decent, but I don't quite remember what the enhanced version of Legendary Taunt does. But Lemon says correct. We're playing on beta? No, we're still on normal Dead Cells version just because we're having a fun run. Although I suppose, literally speaking, if we were just having fun runs in Dead Cells, we could swap over to the alpha version of the game and then have a fun run there. Yeah, sure, why not? Well, was I gonna buy a weapon? You know what, let's give this a shot. You know, if we wanted to, we could switch over to the alpha, have access to the safety scissors. Not a huge reason to, though. The only reason why I came back to the main branch of the game is because I was doing some of the boss rush attempts. They didn't go that well, but I made one flawless progress, so that's something. Cross is very good against Mama Tick. The cross is okay against Mama Tick. It's okay. Ah, no Mama Tick. Where are we? We're in sewers? Yeah, we can't go back to the morass. I kind of want to fight the tentacle, though. It's been a while, and I say this all the time. I like going to fight that boss when we are rolling tactics. And immediately, I think we replace the magnetic grenade with a Tesla coil trap, which is infinitely better. Have you tried the banana, says Jackman? Is this a joke to you? Am I a joke to you? What the hell's the banana? Now, Legendary Cross, that's pretty good. Legendary Cross fires 2 shots, which I do like. Now, the thing about this weapon is I believe it does not fire projectiles if you hit with the melee. You are seeing projectiles fire out of the weapon, but that's because it has shoot arrow affix on it. But when you hit an enemy, I don't believe it actually fires the main projectiles from the weapon. That could be incorrect. I don't think it is, though. Because I believe I looked it up and I was like, how the heck do you use this weapon? Does point blank work with it? And I remember reading in that point blank works when you are only using the ranged version of the attack. Yeah, it's a weird cross between a melee and a ranged weapon because sometimes it's melee and sometimes it's ranged, which really just, I think, makes it a little ineffective. Ineffective, but at least the damage is, you know, not terrible. And it seems to be doing an alright job. Boom, 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 boom. Have you tried the banana where you eat it and throw the peels? Is that an actual weapon in this game, or are you messing with me? Is that gonna be in the next update, a banana weapon? I didn't realize they were doing a cross with Donkey Kong. or with Super Monkey Ball. You're collecting bananas in both games, right? Jack's trolling you. I almost wish he wasn't. Toxic sewers, corrupted prison. We don't need to be able to see invisible enemies in that floor. So let's not worry about it. If we were going to the normal prison, then yes, seeing invisible enemies would be a nice benefit. Dude, I like this, I like the traps in this game. That food is close to the teleporter. I like the traps. Jackman says, I had a legendary tombstone. It's way better than I've seen on YouTube. You've had the mythical legendary tombstone. I still have not had it on a legitimate run yet. I say legitimate because I think I spawned it in Boss Rush just to take a look at it, to see what the modifier was. We've already hit 60. That happened very fast. And you know what? While we're here, so I don't have to backtrack quite as much. Oh, we're gonna have to do a lot of backtracking anyways. Dude, I hate getting this many scrolls that are not tactics. Well, rather, that are not what I'm using. Wings of the Crow, I've been appreciating it more recently, I should say, but I'm still not gonna take it. I don't think it's quite good enough for me. I require only the game's fine. Well, this is a strange biome. I require the game's finest items, and the Wings of the Crow is not good enough for me. Spartan with cross, like kick him into the cross, I suppose. Jackman says, legendary tombstone, put on velocity, run through the whole level. I can't wait for my own time when I can do that. Using it for the 100 curses, perfect. Did you do that, Jackman? Did you complete the rob the bank with a legendary tombstone? Because if you did, you know, congratulations, more power to you. Level 6. What a strange thing here. Because the one that we have burns victims and the ground, but the one that we get burns the ground and generates a toxic cloud, but it's slightly worse quality. I think in the early game, we're just gonna go with quality above all else. The actual affixes on the weapons don't seem that important. They'll get important later. I think he jumped to his death. Hold on. Yep, he YOLO'd himself into oblivion. The burning oil when oh, let's go. The burning oil when destroyed is good, but I don't think we need it. Like, because here's the reason. It's level 6. I'm going to replace it if something better shows up. I'm not gonna be like, oh, but it's level 12 gear and I like it. No, I'm just gonna dump it as soon as I get a better item. YOLO! Yeah, we're gonna go here. Good. And then first lifted. That was a little scary. I misplayed that. I threw my my turret incorrectly, kind of pulled aggro that I didn't mean to pull. We got it done. We got it done. There are still so many enemies left to kill. And there's another chest too. There's not guaranteed to be a teleporter at the end of this little hallway, so let's finish off everything else first. We have found the prison exit though, so we will have to backtrack one way or another as long as we, you know, want to get everything. Lemon says, sometimes I forget I'm cursed. Thankfully, the game is nice enough to remind me. Yeah, it reminds you when you're dead. By the way, you were cursed, you died. Body desecrated. It's like, oh, thanks, game. Yeah, I got that part already. Fire grenade. I think I was looking for a fire grenade on the last run. I had a little miniature fire synergy happening with like a magic missile and polo power. Dude, people keep telling me about the polo power. Polo Apoyo. Whatever. It's okay, but not great. The legendary one is apparently insane. One of these days I'm gonna have to take it. I know I'm gonna have to take it. I just don't like not being able to dodge roll. If I can't dodge roll, I'm gonna die. That's what I think anyways. Another enemy? Oh, there is right here. Losing the ability to dodge roll just seems like a pain. Get out of the freaking water. Get out of the water! All right, let's do this. Chickens are biters. Someone has said that they are biters on steroids? Which, if that's the case, you know, now I'm interested. I love steroids. He's a really fun character to play in Nuclear Throne. Reveals invisible enemies, ×2. Ah. Like, how would a magnetic grenade help me in that situation when I'm being chased by the bats? Like, it doesn't, right? It's not gonna do anything. It's not gonna kill him. Will that magnetic effect keep him locked in place? Somehow I doubt it. At least we had a poison cloud. We lost our flawless, but you know what? We already hit up 60 kills. You see, to me, it looks like the weapon is still firing the projectiles even when I'm at melee range. So I can't understand mechanically how to use this weapon like at all. It doesn't make any sense to me. All right, it's time for us to leave. Pixely, welcome. How you doing today? Prison? Was there anything in the shop that we wanted? Already 10 minutes in, so little starting talk today. It's like 4:50. I started the stream a little later than anticipated, and then I also like dumped a bunch of water on my desk, so I had to clean it up. I'm a little frazzled, I suppose I could say today. How do you shrapnel axe and just hit stuff? You see, that's kind of exactly what I'm doing. I'm just going like the Unga Bunga build. I'm not thinking about combos or synergies. I'm just like, let me just hit things. And then they die. Well, let me look at these. Yeah, they're terrible. It's like if you open up the combo with the crit on an enemy pod, it can be okay. Can't wait for the Glock to come to DC. Is the pistol only in the update? Because if it's only in the update, that alone is a reason to update to the next version of the game. Have you reached out to Wild Frost yet? No, but I should. Okay, so the legendary machete pistol, turning it into a pistol, only exists in the alpha. I should honestly update just for that, because that's such a good weapon. But let's keep the shrapnel axes going. It's been interesting. We're learning a new weapon. And then within like 2 floors or so, we'll probably go back to a very classic build that I'm very comfortable and familiar with. But hey, until then, we'll take, geez, I don't know. The alpha beta is so fun. The new legendaries are a lot of fun. I hope they keep adding more. But it also has, I think, my new favorite weapon, which is the scissors. This is a weird one. Frostbite is good now. I don't understand, like, conceptually, literally, I understand how slow has changed. Conceptually, I don't understand why it's good now. That and Frostbite. I guess Frostbite is now colorless instead of only being a green mutation, which is a little strange, but I still don't like it. Carthaginian, welcome. How are you doing today? Sorry, I'm slowly scrolling through perks looking for something I want. Gastronomy? I know it's old. I do it every run, but like it's good. Melee's better in brutality? Yeah. Ooh, interesting. Way better than shrapnel axes, I think. We're gonna upgrade to the death scythe. So goodbye shrapnel axes. As quickly as you came, you went. Hey, get out of here. Get pushed, thank you. Oh, oh, oh. Watch them go. Yeah, all right, this is a pretty good run now. Although I wish, you stole my kill. That one was mine. How come it feels like I frequently get the, Wow, 2 legendaries. How come I feel like I frequently get the legendary altar on this floor? Is that just me, or is that actually what happens? Does it have a higher chance of spawning on a specific floor? I think you still got crit. Nope. Must have just been a lucky hit in between your animations. You know what, come here. Thank you. I love getting the rats. I love comboing the birds too. It's just so highly effective. Oh, I got hit on that one. Missed my jump. That's fine. Not a huge problem. Hey, bird. You know what? I'll come here and fight you. My laser's been cleared already. You're being protected. No, he teleported! Well, that was dumb. Enemies aren't supposed to teleport! I don't think that's a bug. I think that's just, I think that's just because he doesn't teleport, he just has a movement ability, so he doesn't lower the laser on movement. But that's annoying, but we took so much damage on that floor because I'm bad. Let's upgrade our shield. And then let me go take a look at those legendaries, because I literally just ran right by them, but that's okay. There's also a, is that a huge cheese wheel? Let's go. The elite miasma is exciting. What is really annoying is when they're invisible and they attack, and I don't mean when they're elites with the invisibility perk. I mean when the game bugs out and makes the enemy invisible and also attack. That's what it gets. That's when those, if that's what they're called, those dark miasmas. That's a legendary baseball bat. They get just absurdly annoying, and I hate them forever. All right, so not only did we get an elite multi-knock bow, fires twice as many bullets, we also have the baseball bat, killing an enemy, inflicts stun. We also have a full heal. Thank you, gastronomy. Don't take bat, bad bat. Why is the bat bad? This seems lovely. I mean, Death Scythe is fantastic, but like, look at the damage numbers, man. For floors, baseball bat. For bosses, multi-knock bow. Twice as many bullets, so this should do 4,400 DPS. And we can get barbed tips. Yeah, that's the good stuff. Reroll the baseball bat for plus damage on stun. I suppose we can do that because legendary affixes don't count for self synergies. Dun, 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 dun. Well, that's just like a fantastic floor. Other than the damage that I took. We've got the ultimate barbed tipped weapon, and then we have an extremely great bow. Get phaser lol. You know, I have to admit, this could be a run where getting phaser might be great. Cause doesn't this lock? If this locks an enemy in place, we can lock all the enemies. So, you know, why don't we give it a shot? I never roll this. So we're gonna upgrade phaser. We're gonna re-roll it, of course, and then we upgraded our cannon because we are fighting the Watcher. Although I guess we could go to the ramparts and fight. Where can we go from the ramparts? The bridge or the Watcher, but we'll probably just go to the sewers. You know me by now, you know my preferences. And we have the cannon, and if we get barb tips right now, then our damage is gonna be pretty absurd. I like it, I like it. We don't need his food, but we can sell it. Oh, and that's gastronomy. So yeah, in theory, phaser plus the baseball bat is a great lockdown that also does the bonus crit damage from the baseball bat. It's very reusable because it'll just come off of cooldown in like 2 seconds. It does bonus damage when we use it. With barb tips, bosses should melt, although we do need ammo as well. We'll probably go for... We'll probably go for... We're probably gonna replace gastronomy with ammo and then take barb tips. Because this thing, it says it fires twice as many bullets. That means it uses twice as much ammo. So I only can fire it 4 times before I completely run out of ammo, since it fires 6 arrows per shot. And it already has ammo plus 3. Plus damage on root. If the baseball bat, if the phaser roots, then I like the current baseball bat. Oh, but we need to re-roll the phaser. There you go. Phaser works with bosses except the giant. Bosses will be rooted very temporarily, and I mean very temporarily. It's a lot more ammo. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, the giant is really the only boss that's immune, except to the wolf trap, if it lands on the fist. But most bosses, early bosses especially, can be afflicted by root and stun. Late bosses, not so much, but I think even the phaser will root them temporarily, but it doesn't last that long, does it? So let's see. Yeah, that seems pretty good so far. Test number 1 was fantastic. Let's try test number 2. Give me a second. All right. Whoa, 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 whoa. Yeah, okay, you know, I might be a believer. I might be a believer in this. Let's check the doors in case there's enemies. If there's enemies, I like saving the rooms for later. I gotta stop drinking coffee when I open up a chest. I'm gonna have to like throw the mug into my lap at one of these days. It'll be either my pants or my life if I'm cursed. I'll have to pick one. I swear, officer, it's just coffee. Well, I can see the benefit now of maybe getting, the, crits. Reduce skill cooldowns, because that would be fantastic. There's also, of course, a perk. It's brutality, I think. Kills with melee reduce skill cooldowns. It's not going to, well, that didn't work. It's not going to apply that well, because we're not really rolling brutality, but even if it even if it reduces the cooldown by like 1 second, that doubles the amount of time we can use this thing. Hey. Gotcha. Ooh, cause yeah, I would love, sorry, ooh. I would love to be able to just use this every combat, every enemy. Cause usually if you crit an enemy, especially with the baseball bat, it seems to have pretty good breach. Enemies will get kind of stun locked momentarily. So the idea for me would be teleport behind an enemy, they get stunned from the first crit, and then you can just keep comboing them. At least, as long as they're not an elite. I think elites will get stunned, but not for that long. That looks OP, is it though? The bat does crits on enemies that are rooted or stunned. Bosses get very high resistances to those things. But it looks pretty good so far. Reveals invisible enemies. No bonus jumps, but you know what? Lots of extra HP for this. So I swapped amulets so that if we hit a trap, we take less damage as a percentage of our HP because we have more HP as a total percentage. Well, actually, our percentage is the same. The flat numbers are higher. I'm playing the math on this one. At the end of the day, it's just math. Really? We're not done yet? This should be the last one. Yeah, there you go. And then give me my amulet back, thank you. Now. Oh, damn it. Give me a second. Yeah, they don't get rooted for that long. A split second at best. What the heck? All right, this might not work as well as I wanted it to. Did you see that? You know, honestly, I'm just gonna use a healing flask. Instead of teleporting behind the mushroom, I teleported behind the dude and got hit by the spikes. All right, we are going to be getting rid of phaser. I'm gonna be looking for like a flashbang instead. And therein lies the danger of using the phaser. You don't get any invincibility when you use it, so if you teleport into danger and it's not like you can really, you know, control where you're gonna go, you probably can to a small degree, but oh, there was a turkey! And we still have gastronomy too. That was a user error though? You're a user error. Got him. I mean, we could get rid of it for a Tesla coil trap. You know what? No, I'll keep it going. I'll acknowledge it's a user error if you acknowledge that it's hard to use. That's the deal. That's gonna hurt. I knew it. It's okay, we have a full heal waiting for us when we leave. Secret zone I don't wanna... I don't know, do I wanna do this? Maybe I do wanna do this. We stole the bank and then we left. Right, so... I'm gonna have to remember not... Oh, I see a wolf trap. Not to use phaser if there's an attack being telegraphed. Because that can be dangerous. Whoa! And even there, that was a mistake, because an attack was being telegraphed. That guy was about to punch. Could you not, like, kill me right now? We really... You know what? Here's what I think I'm learning. Phaser is not to be used during an engagement. It's to be used specifically and only to open an engagement. And if you don't get the phaser off, don't try to phaser again. Yeah. So if we attempt to, or if we engage the enemies and then they're starting to attack, we can't use phaser. There's probably situations where it's warranted. But like here, don't use phaser, just dodge. Phaser is so good against the book people in spoiler biome. I guess you can nothing personnel kid right up behind him. That does sound pretty satisfying. Unfortunately, it probably won't work against the boss, because I'm pretty sure the boss cannot be hit while he's flying. He can't die when he's flying either. Jackman says, I could beat the game with my eyes closed with the phaser. That would be very impressive. You should like record yourself doing that and then post it to like a speedrunning forum. I don't know why everything has to be a speedrunning forum these days. I guess that's what I think of when I think of Pro Elite Gamer Forum. Also, yeah, okay. Now we can get rid of phaser. We can get rid of phaser and then just rely on this, because not only will this one-shot things, it'll stun everything that it hits anyways. Is this a good strategy? I don't know. It's a strategy I'm gonna roll with, because it's not like we need the shield right now. You see the weapon loadout we have? So my idea is, oh, we need to check the floor. No curse chest, good. My idea should be obvious. It's basically don't use phaser, just use throwing things. Which I can now appreciate. I've played Katana Zero. I get it. I understand where it comes from now. Why do we need to upgrade? Well, we would like to upgrade later when a better quality baseball bat shows up, but for now, this is fine. I don't even know if you can get a higher quality tactics baseball bat. Is baseball bat tactics? I don't think so. There's also Wolf Trap, which is like really freaking good, but you know what? We're trying new things. Slightly new things today, not major new things. All right, I'm gonna kill these enemies. The speedrunner community of Dead Cells is composed of like 5 people. You could be number 6. You could be like Skinny Ricky. I don't know why you got stunned, but I appreciate it. Hold on. Oh God, I can't even leave this room. No, go. Hello? I'm trapped. There we go. That was a little awkward, I couldn't leave. Very strange level design on that one. Just by participating, you can say you're like the top 10 in the world. I'm on top of the world! Basically. All right, let's heal and then leave. I'm not gonna spend any more money on this floor. As is, we're gonna have to go to a, well, we don't have to, but we should probably go to a floor and buy a new heal. And I'm going to re-roll my mutations, I think. I wanna get ammo and barbed tips. I think that would be good. Ooh, and you know what? Maybe we want throwing objects so we can stun the boss, lock him in place, and then shoot him more. Let's give it a go, shall we? So yeah, I'm gonna reset my mutations. We're gonna take disengagement, of course. Then I want ammo, and then we want barbed tips, and that's gonna be our high damage value. Although removing ammo and then adding it did have the charges of our throwing things, but in theory, when we kill the tentacles, we should get another one, or another charge back per tentacle. And the turret's gonna kill 1 per shot, ideally. So X didn't quite work as well as I wanted. Seemed to work okay. Seems to still work okay. Not quite one-shotting the tentacles, but... well, you got stunned in the wrong direction. There we go. I mean, I'm out of ammo. I put so many arrows into that boss. That's pretty good. This isn't going... ah, there we go. There we go. Sweet. Chronor, welcome. Not used to seeing players whole buffalo a level. I have, it took me a minute, but I understand the turn of phrase. I have never heard that be applied to a video game before. To whole buffalo a level. To fully explore it and use as much of it as you possibly can. I'm gonna use that from now on. I've never seen a player whole buffalo a level. I like whole buffaloing. I do. Where do we go from here? I want to go to the do I want to go to the cavern? I would like... I think I would like to go to the cavern. Slumbering? I go to the Slumbering Sanctuary frequently. Well, I've been going to the Fractured Shrines a lot for the legendary gear because it's a lot of fun. We can't go there because we're in the crypt. So I'm tempted to go to the graveyard because we can go to Slumbering Sanctuary from the Necropolis and the bridge. But the Nest can also go to the graveyard, but if I'm going Nest, I'm probably going to go Fractured Shrines for more legendary loot. We can go Slumbering Sanctuary. It's probably not going to be that bad. So sure, I'll go there if you want it. It's not even like a no-ball situation. I go to the Slumbering Sanctuary all the time. It's a good floor. I think this floor gives you the most scroll fragments as well. You get one more. Stuns enemies parried. Now we gotta think. Sorry, I was just taking a drink. Stuns any enemies parried. I like our current weapon loadout, and I suppose if we use the phaser, we don't need the throwable objects. But you know, I was about to say we're gonna have a hard time if we go to the caverns on the Ground Shaker, is that his name? The big guy, where you can't hit him from behind. Throwing objects, you can at least hit him in the front. Oh, you know, they can't be stunned, can they? Let's... I don't know. I don't know. I guess we could get rid of the throwable objects. Get a wolf trap or phaser and roll in front. I guess the question is, will those ground shakers be vulnerable for that long? And also, if they are, I think they are immune to stun. If they're immune to stun, then if we roll in front of them and hit them with a baseball bat, they're not going to get locked in place. They're going to continue with their attack. And since we're rolling, they'll attack as soon as we start rolling. So it's going to be very dangerous one way or another. Let's give it a shot. The shield is nice. It's a high quality parry shield. I like it for the bomb scooping potential with an armadillo pack, which we're not rolling. But so you know what we should do is probably this. Also, this bow doesn't pierce. It's a big negative for using it right now. I'm also remembering what this run is. This run is phaser. That's how we're doing a lot of our damage. So why don't we continue that? Please grab it, thank you. I'm not gonna do the doors because we gotta get the chests. Enemies? There's gonna be enemies, okay. I thought that was a syringe for a second. It's a different type of syringe. All right, very low melees. We're not gonna get enemies spawning for a while. Just trying to be very careful. That's what I'm trying to do. I'm trying to be very, very careful. Five enemies remaining. I didn't want to jump behind that guy. What? It locked him, but it didn't teleport to him? What? I don't understand, but it's very strange. You know what? There you go. That was unusual. I've never seen that before. And then you know what? This is just a couple of grenades. Yeah, I don't think I've ever seen that before. That's unusual. I was unable to actually teleport to the enemy, but they were getting inflicted by oil and being temporarily rooted. But then they weren't aggroed either. Weird. Maybe that's normal, but it's certainly not something that I deal with. Whew. If we're not on the alpha. If we were on the alpha, Legendary Scythe Claw uses one hand. This is just a normal Scythe Claw. So we're probably not gonna roll with it. I'm sorry. Yo, that like legendary root effect on the bat is real nice. I'm gonna leave it though, just so that I can think about it for a minute. But I don't see myself taking the Scythe Claw because I like the run that we have right now. And if you go Scythe Claw, you probably want to go Kill Rhythm. And we're not going Kill Rhythm. How does it use one hand? So, oh, damn it. In the alpha, the legendary affix is that the weapon is one-handed. When you attack with it, it alternates automatically between its left and the right form. So you don't have to press X, Y, X, Y, X, Y, you just press X, 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 X. And it's a really nice weapon because it also works with Kill Rhythm, even if it's one-handed. So it's a lot of fun. I haven't used it yet, but it seems like it's gonna be fantastic. That means you can hold a shield, you can hold a ranged weapon. Yo, I'm loving this. This has been pretty decent. That food will leave. Oh, that's pretty amazing. If I'm not, I should do this, but if I'm not doing boss rush, I should be on the alpha version because we get new content and new things and it's fun. So I apologize for not being on the alpha version. We should do it. All right. This is highly annoying. We're gonna teleport. We didn't teleport, I think he died. That was highly annoying because everything is being protected. There you are. There we go. Yeah, that was awkward, to say the least. Yep. Just, you know what? We're gonna go get the food. Should probably go get the teleport first, but let's go grab that food first. I'd like to not have to heal. A couple of bad engagements that I did not handle correctly. We could have handled them correctly, I just didn't. I still don't know why the phaser locks but doesn't teleport me around. Very strange. I hate this map for that reason. It says Chronor. Some of my least favorite enemies in the game are in this level. The target dummies, the demons, and the golems. They are fast. I don't know why you didn't attack me. They're fast, they prevent you from running away. Thank God they don't get protected by the target dummies. Your phaser is bugged, lol, says Lemon. Is my phaser actually bugged, or should it, or what? Because you say that, and I don't know if you're trolling me or if that's actually true, because I don't use the weapon that often. Oh my God. We're not gonna take this. We're not gonna be using this. 40,000 DPS is a lot, though. I can't hold it. Lemon says, I legit think your phaser is bugged. They used to get protected. Yeah, golems used to be protected by the target dummies, and then I think they realized that's stupid. If you have to go kill a target dummy and you keep getting teleported, how are you gonna kill the target dummy? Like, you could kind of get soft locked by those enemies. It's awkward. Like, you have to be able to kill them if you're face to face. If you can't kill them, then you can just get screwed. All right, I think you're gonna die. He didn't die! How did that happen? He survived the fall. It's a quick soft lock, lol. It's a soft lock until he punches you in the head and then you die. Die, die, die. All right, food. We've got our disengagement back, at least. You son of... I'm accidentally falling. Oh, no! Well, this sucks. I'm gonna die. I'm not dead! Whoa, that's my turret! Help me! How the hell did I live through that? Jesus, we need to go get that heal now. Can't hit their legs. Gotta say, I'm not a big fan of the rampaging zombies constantly, either. How are you dying with such an OP build? You play Dead Cells and record yourself playing it for the internet. Then I can laugh at you. Laugh, laugh! How I'm dying is because I'm just not used to the equipment I'm rolling. This is honestly maybe the first time I've legitimately tried to use phaser, for instance. How do you use phaser? How would you say you use phaser? Do you set it to stun or to kill? Let's go kill these last two enemies over here. It's not gonna be two. I find myself, and here's why I'm having a hard time, and it's entirely a me thing. I find myself wanting to wait when I'm engaging enemies until I get phaser back. Like, I want to kill one enemy and then wait 2 seconds, so I'm kind of like running around, not really attacking them because the baseball bat's not gonna stun them on its own. It needs the phaser lock. So trying to do that is causing me issues. I have to internalize how the build works. Oh, it's a little better. Literally, all we get is one additional jump, even though it already gave us one jump, so it's okay. Okay, that went fine. I think what it really comes down to is that I actually need to engage a little bit more slowly. I need to make sure that I have my my phaser off of cooldown when I'm engaging. And or maybe also, you know, use the bow. That might help me as well. All right, we're done with the floor though. Let's get out of here. They also aggroed everyone. Yeah, that too. I'm surprised I'm alive. Let's go to the cavern. It's been a while. That build doesn't work well for crowd control. Hilariously, it does, as long as I, and this is another thing I gotta realize, when I kill an enemy with the baseball bat, well, when I kill him with a crit, it stuns nearby enemies. I don't really have to run away. That's the combo. Phaser kills one enemy, we stun a group, and then we can continue the combo. But if enemies are encased in stone, they won't get stunned. So that's kind of just yet another little factor here. And, you know, it is a fear factor. I'm the one who's afeared. I'm not gonna go to the bank. It's been a while since we've been to the caverns. I kind of want to come here. Although, admittedly, one enemy here is immune to root, and then the big guys are going to be immune to stun. But enemies in this level tend to be kind of far apart, so we can probably get good value out of phaser. Cavern bank? I'm not going to go to the bank. I don't want to. I don't want to, and you can't make me. This is what we're gonna roll for the giant fight? I guess multi-knock bow is very good damage. You know what we should do? We should re-roll it. Either to have piercing or to have a better damage synergy. I don't know what kind of a damage synergy we would have. Maybe we can get it. No, we can't get it to have poison and poison, but we can definitely make it better. Even just stun piercing, you know what? That's pretty good. Lemon says, Cavern Bank for me is the hardest after the first boss. I think that's probably accurate. Early Bank is difficult because you don't have very good items. Cavern Bank is difficult because it's the Cavern Bank. It's the second to latest bank you can get. You can get a harder bank. I believe after the giant fight, but I don't remember. I think, yeah, you can get a bank at High Peak Castle. High Peak Castle bank is easier. Easier enemies, I think, yeah. Can you get birds in Cavern Bank? Plus damage on a stunned target. Arrows pierce. Victims burn when they die. Burn, burn, burn. I feel like I don't have very good damage synergies on weapons. I just have okay weapons. No birds, luckily. I know that there's a list of the enemies that can spawn in banks. I don't know what the list is. All right, so I'm gonna try to internalize some things here. You can phaser birds. I'm talking to myself here. If you phaser a bird, you can't phaser these guys. You just gotta shoot them. You also can't phaser those guys unless you phaser and then roll. Get out of here. This is a loot, so we'll go get some loot. I think that was the loot. Tentacle, goodbye. Wow, nice. I'm gonna do back doors later. Some of them is just platforming for weapons, so I don't really want to grab it right now. Oh, no other teleporters available, huh? All right, well, I guess I'll take a minute. I gotta admit, Star Fury is pretty fun against the giant, but I think I'm just gonna try the bow build. Then parry shield. Honestly, a better parry shield is probably better than the one that we have, but I'm gonna roll with it anyways. Vampire killer with a little bit of heal. Boomerang. Boomerang's pretty okay. Explosive crossbow is always great. Yeah, I didn't really get anything that I wanted. I don't know what I'm looking for. Did you see that? Was there like a flash of an enemy on the screen, or am I like starting to have a stroke? Uh-oh. Okay. The combo worked. Ah, you know what? The phaser is enabling the baseball bat to get the kill on one hit. Otherwise, it might take 2 hits on the crit. Okay. That was the pop-up for the food, I think. It happened so fast. I legitimately saw it, and I'm like, what the heck? Yeah, this is... So I get it. I understand now. The phaser enables the first kill, and then you combo kill it. Not so much here, but that guy is just gonna chill, I guess. Even that works. It's just scary. Very scary. And then... Okay, I got hit by his projectile in midair. Not a big fan of that. You just have to be killed. Okay, wow, fantastic. I don't know what's happening to you. Okay, you're not gonna hit me. We still have disengagement, which is why I'm not scared as much as I should be. Let's say. But I am a little scared. I still think I want to get rid of phaser. But I got to acknowledge that it seems okay. I mean melee tactics. Yeah, melee tactics is, oh, you were hit, you're dead. But we don't have, here's the thing, we don't have to roll melee tactics forever, we just roll melee tactics until we find a better weapon. At least that does increase your damage. Hello. That didn't work, but it's fine. Yeah, I mean, I guess as long as we just one-hit everything, where's the danger, right? You don't get stunned. I hate this because I wonder if I'm gonna get hit. Oh, I didn't! Hey, knock it off. Just go. If you can make it up here to follow me, you know what? More power to you. That, for me, is really just about timing the roll to get rid of the grenade, or to really bypass the grenade. You can get rid of it, but only if you've got Armadillo Pack. This baseball bat's weird. Sometimes it does 9,000, sometimes it does like 90,000. Excuse me. Oh, Jesus. I'm not a fan of what's happening on this run. It's working for now, barely. And our malaise is, it's too high. Yeah, that did not work. And we're not getting any HP anymore. I'm scared. I'm scared. You know what? It's not gonna stun you. What it will do though, smack you good. The mausoleum. What? Sorry. What boss would we rather fight? Mausoleum or giant? I mean, I'm a fan of the giant. I like his patterns. Nah. So that's kind of where my my heart lies. This is the end. So, a lot more to do, as always. Enemies are getting real fast as well due to our high malaise level. It's not great. I mean, we just increased our malaise, and what we can do is, look here. Deal more damage, they turn into elites, they spawn around me, faster teleport, reactive, faster movement. They're not they don't have faster attacks, it looks like, right now. I thought they would have had that by now, but maybe not. I don't know how we killed him. That's our only amulet we found, and it's not even that good. He fell off the level and died. I will take the HP. Thank you. Sometimes the running away from enemies works to accumulate a cluster that then gets stunned, but unfortunately the birds don't get stunned. It's tactical running away from enemies, pulling aggro from 30 things at once. It's tactical, damn it! 44,000. That phaser bonus is really amping up a lot on crits. More than I thought it would. Enemies are spawning very quickly. Well, that was weird. You're turning into elite. Still did 45,000 damage to you. Please give me more health. $48,000 damage per hit. It's a good way of dealing with the birds, I gotta admit. To this path. If you want to use bat, just go Scarecrow. Well, I don't really want to use bat. I've got the bow, I've got ammo mutation, and I have barbed tips. I've built my run kind of around the bow for boss kills. But why do you say if you want to use the bat, go Scarecrow? Scarecrow's pretty hard and he doesn't get rooted that long. So why would this be an advantage? Why would there be an advantage in fighting the Scarecrow with the baseball bat? That's what I'm trying to figure out. What would be the advantage if there's an advantage? Malaise cleared, finally. Shield and phaser? I guess if I wanted to be a parry bastard, might work. By the way, there is a reason why I'm exploring right now. I want to find an elite that gives me a tactics amulet. I only found one amulet on the floor and it had 0 tactics in it, which is why I didn't take it. So I am kind of like, you know, give me something else, game, please. Clunk. Clunk. You tactics build. Oh wait, you're doing a stun plus bat combo. Yeah, I've got a legendary baseball bat I'm trying to use. Why not use throwable objects? Well, 2 reasons. First of all, there's no guarantee that it would ever show up on the run at this point. You know, it's completely random. As long as you, you know, have all of the items enabled. It did show up on this run, and the reason why I'm not using it is because I always use it. You know, I'm trying to branch out a little bit. I don't want to just use the same things every run. That's why I'm trying a phaser run. I don't normally take the phaser. I'm trying to figure out how to make it work. And I'm learning. I am learning a lot about it. Third attack from the bow locks you in place for quite a while. Couldn't dodge roll. I might want to check out the shop real quick, see if there's anything here that we want. I still don't know what boss we're fighting. Dun dun dun. Chad mentality. I hope so. Let's reroll. Oh, you know what we want to do? We want to probably replace the turret if we're going to be fighting the giant. If we're fighting the scarecrow, turret's okay. Spreads oil, plus damage to burning oil. Shots pierce the first target. That's actually a pretty good one. Can this hit the hands or the eye? I don't think it can hit the eye. Maybe we can get super lucky and get a wolf trap and it'll work on the fight. Let's see. We can get a better phaser. It does more damage, but the phaser, you know, I'm taking it for the effect, not for the stats, really. Who cares if it has like plus 2,000 more damage on it? I'm already killing things in 1 hit. So. I don't need to go fight you. Are we done with the floor? We're done with the floor, my lord. I'll grab the food and then we'll leave. Support could be good. Support could be good. Take less damage when you're near the turret could also be pretty good. Owl could be okay. Owl's all right. I am kind of hoping for a wolf trap. You know what? Tesla coil can hit the eyeball. Let's grab that. And then we'll check out this shop. I think this is the weapon shop. Yeah, we've already re-rolled it too. Oh, there's rooms though. This is our giant build. I do kind of want to fight the giant. I'm a fan of the fight because I find it, out of all of the, you know, main bosses, on the your secondary main bosses, not second floor, but like, I don't know, what biome is this? Number 7? At this point in the game, I find it to be the easiest. Even though I get hit by the hands like every, you know, 8 tries. Or rather, I don't get hit by the hands every 8 tries. There we go. Okay. That was a poor engagement. I tried to go, and you know, that's what happens. I try to go in there and take advantage of the fact that enemies are getting stun locked in an area, but I wasn't able to get in there fast enough. Oh my god, I hate that. You know what, we'll just kill the last remaining 2 enemies and then get out of this floor. I'm almost embarrassed. Almost. Elegant Sir Welcome says, hardest boss is Lighthouse. I've had some really fun lighthouse fights. I think the most fun lighthouse fight I had was Yumi's bow with Marksman's bow. Yeet them away or off the level and then just shoot them in the air while they can't do anything. That's been pretty fun in the past. Honestly, I think Spoiler Boss is probably the hardest boss. That or Scarecrow. Scarecrow's an annoying piece of garbage. Let's go fight the giant. Hard part is the queen. The queen's not too bad. She has a lot of tells, which I can appreciate. You know, if you pay attention, you know exactly what she's doing. I don't pay attention and I don't know how to read the tells, but in theory, in theory I know of it. Geez, this is gonna be weird. Let's do it. Guardian's Haven? It's tempting to go Mausoleum because I know that Mausoleum boss, if we just hit him a few times, he'll take a lot of damage from the barbed tips, but it's kind of hard to hit him. He's very squirrely. And I hate dodging on the fight too. Just give me the Guardian fight. And by Guardian I mean Giant. Spoiler's not that hard. Maybe you can answer a question for me. Why, when I jump over the syringe, does it always hit me? That's the thing that gets me every time. I jump over the syringe, but the hitbox lasts for like a whole second after the animation ends, and then I fall into it and get yeeted into the spike wall. It happens every time. Bang, bang. Spoiler has Estus and that makes it hard. I mean, that doesn't make it hard. The boss could just have 4 times the health and no Estus, and then would that make it any easier? Spoiler boss is hard just because he hits for like 18,000 damage in a single shot. All right, let's see if this works. I gotta remember, put the trap on the hand. That might work. Right. Nope, that was stupid. You know what, just heal up. I'm embarrassed. I'm not embarrassed. You know what, it was a mistake. I made a mistake, okay? That didn't work. Oh, die! Oh my god, I missed. I didn't see that I broke the hand. Whoop, all right, well, we're here now. That didn't work. Oh my god. I am playing like ass. I think that's just what it boils down to. I'm not playing that well right now. Whatever, just kill him. No flawless. Jesus. This happens every time. I come down here and I'm like, I'm pretty good at the giant, and then I like get obliterated. You know what? Fair. Fair game. I need to learn humility. That's not the word. That's not the word at all. I need to learn how to be humble. You confuses the hand and the eye. I don't know what the heck I was doing on that fight. What I was not doing was well. You need to chill, lol. I guess you could call it bad hand-eye coordination. Wow! Brr, 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 brr. I want to go to the queen fight. Bring. Real men do it like this. Hello. As a pun enjoyer, that was solid. That was pretty good. I'm telling you, one time when I fought the giant, I rooted the eyeball, and with the wolf trap, and ever since then, I've not been able to replicate it. I'm trying to put the wolf trap on the hand. I'm trying to hit the eye with the wolf trap on the way down. I just can't seem to figure out how to get it to work. I don't know what I did the first time around to make the eye get rooted. But I remember it was like my first run with the baseball bat. And I remember fighting the giant and hitting the eye like conk 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 conk. What the heck? You know what? Fair enough. And it was a lot of fun and it was a good fight, and I've never really been able to replicate it. Also, don't talk to me about this damage. Don't talk to me at all. I get hit once and I have to heal because I have no health. Music on the shipwreck's the best? I wouldn't say best, it is very good though. Hit what? Thank you. Hold on. I'm certainly not really utilizing my baseball bat anymore. Might be a good reason to dump it. I guess for like specific targets we can pull it out, but sure, you know what? I'm already dying in one hit anyways. Give me more tactics. More tactics. More tactics! Elite Anchorman, true final boss. You know, I've never seen that film. It's probably for the best. Hey. See ya. Oh, that was not on cooldown. And he's dead. Hard light sword, you are actual garbage. You're worse than Phaser, ha ha ha. Got him. Oh, Anchorman. John Anchorman. You know what? That rat's still alive. Now he's dead. I guess we're gonna look for a replacement for the baseball bat. I'm not really rolling it on this floor. Well, or... Dude, I don't know. Because in theory, on the next floor, the enemies do get rooted. You know, the queen gets rooted. Root works pretty well against them, so maybe we want to keep the baseball bat and use that primarily against the next boss? I don't know. I have 9,000 HP. That's why I hate tactics runs. I need more of a health buffer. I'm not good at this game. Did you see that guy? He's like sideways. Hold on, I wanna hit him with the trap. Not you. Got him. Get back here, you. Hey, whoa. That did not work as intended. He just kept falling. I got stuck. Dun, dun. Hey, rude. Doodle-doodle-doo. You gonna teleport or are you dead? You're dead. You're not dead. Screw the lighthouse, this is the real trip. Hardest part in the game. Oh, there's the exit. Look at that. I hate this floor though. Like, I like the floor, but I kind of hate it, but I kind of like it. It's just really long. Lots of long hallways. If you were trying to find the floor rune and the food, man, it takes such a long time to do that. Lighthouse versus 3 elite anchor boys. Anchor boy. Morningstar. Another weapon I don't understand. Hey. You get rooted. I like that. I like that a lot. Anything here? Nah. Morningstar is good. I don't see it. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't see how it's good. I feel like it's a meme that it's any good. You're like, oh, Morningstar, I can twirl it. Like, I feel like it's just a giant troll. Ah, yes, of course Morningstar is good. It's the best. It's the best. Watch the clips on Discord, lol. I've won multiple runs with it. Unless it's on my, oh, let's go. Unless it's my Discord, I'm probably not gonna watch. If it's on my Discord, I'm probably not gonna watch. I'm sorry. I swear. I'll get better at it. I can teach you the way. It's like you're supposed to wiggle, right? You're supposed to pull it out and wiggle it a whole bunch. And the harder you wiggle it, the stronger it gets. That's you know, approximately correct, I think. Or so I've heard, you know. Engineer says, my OCD-like brain doesn't like the topography of this biome. It is very like, who built these ships? It should not be designing anything. Okay, 2 normal chests. All right. You pull it out and spam one direction while holding the attack. Now when you say spam one direction, do you mean like you press left, 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 or do you just hold left, or do you like hold left and wiggle up and down? You know, say no. You spam left. Okay, but do you tap left repeatedly? Do you hold left, or do you hold left and wiggle it? What does spam left mean? I need 5th grade instructions here. Maybe even like lower grade instruction. I need like kindergarten instructions. You tap left. Okay. Maybe one day I'll try that then. Just spam. You spam. Oh, I love spam. Oh my god, you're fast. Hey, get out of here. Hey. All right, well, you're just a little weird one, aren't you? Aren't you? We've already been through here, but we didn't finish it. Why? Oh, because we went to the lighthouse path. Okay, so we go down. This will get us to our scroll. We're not gonna have a lot of HP, but we're not gonna have a lot of healing either. Climb, thank you. Dun, 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 dun. Malaise cleared. They stun themselves? That's interesting. No joke, I think Morningstar is S tier, says Lemon. Haven't had fun with a melee weapon since Trident and Snake Fangs. My favorite weapon currently is the scissors, which are in the alpha. I love slicing enemies up. Now that's a weapon. Iron Staff is levels better than anything else in this game. That's another weapon that I have not been able to figure out. But I think it's just because it has like a slightly different parry window than if you're parrying with the shield. Because like your attack has to come out before the parry happens. So I haven't been able to really get a lock on that. Wow, you really shot in the wrong direction. You shot your wad, buddy. Tons of damage and parry spam. That is nice that by attacking you might parry. It's a big backtrack to get out of here. Come on. Dun 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 dun. So only thing left is the HP, which I guess we'll grab. For 2% health, I mean, here's the thing. I don't believe bosses get stronger with melees, so I might as well grab it. For 2% health. I only have one healing flask though. This has not been a very strong performance. All right. So how is this gonna work? We are going to root, smack, shoot. And that's pretty much it. Let's hope for the best. I would not be surprised if I lose though. I'm gonna try not to, but I wouldn't be surprised. I'm not even using the shield at all. Yeah, plus damage on rooted targets actually does work. Let's give it a go. These bosses, mini bosses, don't they turn around in the wolf trap as well? So I gotta be a little bit careful. I could have also taken gastronomy, but I really want to have my my bow perks available for the fight too. So we'll try this. So I think I'm going to jump up a level, then deploy my traps, and then try to ice you immediately. Yeah, and that worked pretty well. I mean, I suppose if we can do that every phase, it's not gonna be that tough. This baseball bat with more damage en route should get the job done. Does the fire have a fixed speed? The fire, when it's off screen, it goes quick. When it's on screen, it goes slow. And then when you get to this point, it stops. So basically, the fire is any racing video game where when you are beating the computer, it gets a speed bonus. And it cheats. That's what it is. You did hit me. Because you did turn around when you were in the wolf trap. I literally said that and then I kind of forgot about it. That's my bad. Literally said it, then forgot about it. The Abe Clancy story. This is incorrect. Whoa, I forgot about that attack. You never do it. Let's get out of here. I think I'm just gonna run. Things are still on cooldown. I have not seen that attack since I started playing Dead Cells again. Wow, you shot me point blank. Wow! God damn it. Yeah, thank you. Die, 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 die. I really hope there's a big food item. Oh, I burned. How do I burn? My head is on fire. I really can't afford to heal, so I'm just gonna fight him, and if I die, I die. I'm gonna save a heal for the next fight, if I can. I'm not quite dead. You garbage monger. You died. What the heck? You didn't kill me. You tried. We probably have to heal now. Yeah, not a good performance. I'm sorry. They're not coming at me yet. I die. I fell. I used my cheap invincibility there to do some damage. I think the other two are gone. It's just you now. So in theory, you must have missed the wolf trap. I'd like to do more damage to you before the next phase. You know what? That kind of worked, even though it was very sloppy. Please give me a big heal. Dude, I hate the platforming. It's a small heal. You gonna teleport or attack? Attack. Oh, I hate you! I hate you legitimately! I hate your nonsense with that. I can't go behind, I can't roll behind you when you open up your attack. Because if I go behind you when you're opening up your attack, you lunge. It's the whole point of the Tonfist, and I always forget every damn time. Ugh. It's okay, we'll still win. I've got an ace up my sleeve. Some of you may know what I'm talking about. No hit clean? Well, I wouldn't say that. Dun 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 dun. I think I know, says Shasun. What do we got? You know what? We'll just roll it. Who cares? You know what? What if we get rid of disengagement and we just take like plus 50% health? You know, if we reroll mutations, we'll get disengagement back. But you know what? I got a plan. Let's stick with the plan. You know what? Reset mutations. We're gonna go dead inside. And then we're gonna go back to ammo barb tips. I like ammo barb tips, they're okay. Should probably go for parry shield because when you get that parry roll in, it's actually pretty decent. When she takes her projectiles. Because we're rolling a bow, we can parry all of those shots back and probably kill her in one dodge roll, but you know, that's not what I'm doing, obviously. Oh no, I lost! Oh, thank you, by the way, for, That's what you parry. If you can parry that... Oh, yeah. You can freaking obliterate her. Hey, knock it off. What's the circumstances of being revived in the fight like that? If she kills you and she's over half health, she will heal you. So I did some damage, I kept her at above half health, and then I let her kill me, so you get a full heal off of it. She also lowers her own health doing that. It's very, I don't know why she does it. She just wants to play with you, I guess. I've had times where I died to the queen and wasn't revived. I wish I knew that earlier, says Elegant Sir. Parry this, you casual, the queen spouts as she pulls out her Glock. We have a Glock. It's not in this version of the game, it's in the alpha, but I did a run with that. I don't know if anyone saw it. Well, I don't know if any of you people saw that, but it was a lot of fun. So this was like one of the poorest performing runs I've had in a long time of Dead Cells, but we still won because we didn't even take damage after the queen death, so we could have probably just done it. But it's a good run, learned some things. Phaser, I understand it a little bit more now. I still don't think it's that good. I suppose really the heart of the matter is why would you take Phaser when you could take something like throwing objects? I guess the idea is that it's a skill and it saves up your weapon slot, but if you stun an enemy, walk up to them, hit them once, they die with the baseball bat or with another weapon, you don't have to use the bat. I guess you don't have to use the bat with the Phaser either. We were just doing it. That's just a lot more reliable. It doesn't teleport me around so I get hit by a mushroom spike, you know? I'm just not a fan of the Phaser. It's a little unreliable, or maybe I just need to practice with it to be a little bit more reliable with it. You know, don't use it when you could teleport into a mushroom spike or into an enemy that's attacking you, and it teleports you to a different enemy, you know, not the enemy you anticipated. You know, because if there's multiple enemies, which is the target for it? I don't know. Why do the enemies get oiled, but I stand still when I use it? I don't know. But that was a fun run regardless. Cool bunch of legendaries, and we made the bow work pretty well. At least for some of the boss fights. Played very poorly on the giant fight, but that's okay. And I gotta practice the lighthouse fight a little bit more. I like the lighthouse fight. I think it's a lot of fun. I just hate the platforming. And the damn Tonfus wielding servant. For now, for those of you on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Like the video if you've enjoyed it, subscribe for more, check me out on Twitch for when I go live, support the channel at any of the links below in the video description, and I hope to see you here again for the next run of Dead Cells.